Alright, hello people of the internet, and welcome to this next episode in our Borderlands playthrough. Hopefully it goes a little bit better than it did last time. Last time we played for probably about 15 minutes and the computer just started derping around. What game is today? Borderlands 2 is what we'll be playing today. Hopefully it works. I tested it and made sure everything was working earlier, and it looked like it was working just fine. So we will see. So yeah, we'll kind of get right to it. No Borderlands, sweet. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll take on Animusic on out. This is Animusic. Check him out at animusic.com or over on YouTube under Animusic. And so was fooling around with some stuff. I have the never played it. It's a really good game. Yeah, I've got that opening here. I'll bring this back up here real quick. I've kind of actually learned how to use this stuff properly. I mean, it's nothing too fancy, but it's just something. I'll be messing around with it more and more as time goes by, of course. But I would recommend it. Yeah, I would. It's probably by far my favorite, at least Borderlands 2 and 1. 1 is good too. But Borderlands 2 by far is probably my favorite first-person shooter. So, yeah, it is awesome. So we'll get right to it. Last time we ended up, we were in the Arid Nexus. I'll kind of go back around and search some things. I think we did like 1 or 2 quick missions. So we'll see. Oop, let me just mute that real quick. So there we go. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, hopefully this works. I was testing it earlier. There still will be a little bit of screen issues, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, 2 is the one I was told to play. Exactly, yes. All right, so let's double check our stuff here real quick. Let's yeah, that. Okay, and so the mission that we were on... oh yeah, we can do this here. So we had done this mission where we got these blueprints for this girl's uncle. More like the Handsome Whack collection. Oh, Steel starts off with it. Were you here in the beginning? I don't know if you saw my my new little title opening thing or not. Were you able to see that? So we can either mail this blueprints to Hyperion, or we can mail them to Una, which I want to mail them to Una. So no, you didn't? Well, check this out. Oh, no, I just brought the same thing in. Here we go. There it is. And it's got a little countdown clock in the corner there. I mean, it's nothing too fancy. I'm going to tweak it a little bit more here and there, but it's just something I threw together with the new little logo thing. Well, not the logo, but the little banner thing and the font and everything. So, and then I'm able to transition right back into it. So hopefully it looks okay as far as on the stream. I didn't actually test the stream. So we're going to have other things in there just to give it a little bit better of a flow rather than just having me pop into the screen, you know. So anyways, so let's kill this guy real quick. So we were on that mission, but I don't want to do that mission yet. Let's go ahead and check out some of these other ones real quick. Get to know Jack. Hungry like... Okay, so this is when we were doing the Skag. Picking... Oh, here we go. Here's one of the pieces. We had to pick up pieces to a gun. And start yelling at me if it does start really looking bad for a long time. I mean, every once in a while the screen will glitch out, because that's just the way it is, because my computer is weird. But so far, not too shabby, actually. So yeah, so this mission we were on... we had to collect pieces from a... Oh, wow, I didn't got to pay attention to what I'm doing. Collect pieces from a gun that were eaten by a bunch of the Skags. And that's what we're doing here. We need to find the barrel, the sight, and the gun chamber. And they will be in random parts of the area here, so... And it'll be good to get back to Borderlands. I wanted to get back and play this, because we are pretty close. I'm not sure... What I was thinking, there was a few ways that I could do this, because I want to go through all of the DLC. Oh, I got another piece of the barrel. Captain, what's up? Can I ask you a question about your stream? You can. Ask away. If I can focus on both, because I am horrible at both focusing on the game and trying to answer questions correctly. But yes, ask away. Hero says, I got another game I'm definitely going to pre-order. What are you looking to pre-order? And that is... Okay, that's looking alright. Just don't ask why is steel so cool. You should ask that question. That's a good question. He just is. But yeah, there's a couple ways I want to do this. I can either do all the DLC before we go fight Jack. I mean, we're not up to Jack yet, but we're on our way to getting... Wow, I'm really doing bad right now. I am using the OBS with Roxio, the Roxio HD, mainly because at the time I couldn't afford the Elgato. It wasn't really that much of a price difference, but at the time I didn't have as much money, and the Roxio suited me a little bit better as far as price. But I'm using the Roxio HD, but mainly it's the computer that's my biggest issue that I'm trying to save up for, so I can actually get a better computer that's not 8 years old. So that's really where it comes into play. But OBS Studio, which is like their secondary one that they brought out, which has a little bit more features to it, and does allow for the capture of Elgato and the Roxio, which the normal OBS did not accept the Roxio capture device. So I used to have to do it where I would capture the screen and it would look even worse than it does now. Oh, nice iridium. So yeah, the OBS Studio is the one that I use with the Roxio capture. Hopefully one of these days. I would like to get the Elgato because I know it is more used by streamers. But for that, I would want to make sure I do have a little bit better computer. But so far, it's actually not too bad. Usually it gets really crappy by about now. So I tried streaming with OBS and the Elgato on my Mac laptop, and I ran into some issues. That's one thing I wouldn't really be able to answer much about because I don't do Mac very much. Well, really at all. I haven't actually had a Mac for many years. So as far as answering any questions about the Mac setup, I don't know. I've been on PC for a while and honestly couldn't afford to get a Mac right now. So... But really it does have to do with the overall power of the computer. Like my computer barely does this, and it's pretty old, so it just all depends on what kind of computer it is. Also, whether you ask or not, yes, I am weird. Yeah, he is the hero of weird. We still need to find one more gun piece. But anyways, what I was talking about is how to go about doing this, because I want to do all of the DLC through the playthrough as well, so we can have just a complete playthrough with this character and everything. So I don't know if I want to do all the DLC. I can do pretty much all of it because I held off on doing some just because I didn't want some of the stuff spoiled that happened in the plot, but the plot is... Picture's also very clear, 30 frames per second, and also is a 720. I'm capturing... I'm glad it's clear. That's good. I downgraded it a little bit. It's not streaming in full HD, mainly because of my internet also, which is an issue. My internet only uploads barely at 1 meg per second. And they recommend to have about 3 to 5 if you're going to stream actual HD at 720. So that's where another thing comes into play is your internet connection if you want to stream full HD. So I'm capturing the game in 720 because it's the lowest I can do it that my computer can handle. But I'm actually then downgrading it even more so it can actually run better as well. So I'm downgrading it. There's a thing you can do in OBS. You've probably seen where you can downgrade the resolution a little bit. You can downgrade the resolution a little bit so it runs a little bit smoother. But I'm glad it looks clear, and I actually buffed it down to like 28 frames per second, just to help out with the overall speed of everything as well. Just I did as much as I could do to still make it look somewhat okay, and still get a good picture, and have it not look too crappy. Every once in a while, if there's a lot going on with the game, the computer can't capture the screen very well, so you'll see it get all blurry, but that's just because of my computer. But hopefully one of these times there'll be some internet that is a little bit better in this area. AT&T is literally a block or two away, but they don't come here where I live. So we have to use our local internet, which is very crappy with the upload speed. So I can't fully stream in full HD, but oh well. That's the way it is. So we got all the pieces to that. Let's see if we can do some of these other ones while we're out and about around this area. Those are ones we can get as we're going. So we can go drop off that. We can go mail the... Yes, we can mail it. You should make a setup video with your OBS settings and screens. It's gorgeous. I feel like you'd get a lot of views. I could do that. I could do a quick video of what I do. I mean, as far as the setups and as far as the settings go in OBS, I could do that real quick, just to have something else for people to, if they're interested on. I could put over on YouTube or whatnot. So trust me, at AT&T, it's definitely way better than Optimum. I'm not familiar with Optimum. They're not here in the area. I'm pretty much just stuck with the local. Here we go. We're gonna mail the blueprints to the girl. How does it sound too? Because that's one thing I didn't have. The game sound I want to make sure is loud enough too. So she's going to give us a pistol that has 800% critical damage. Holy crap, I forgot that she gives you this pistol. This was the first pistol that her dad ever gave her, I think is what it was. And it is better than the one I'm using. Is it better than... No, it's not better than my Bowie iron, but still. Reload speed, 29... Wow, this... Wow, okay. Don't really hear the game volume, commentary volume. Oh, man, we need to turn up the game volume then. If you can't hear the game volume, then we're going to crank that up a little bit more. I tested it earlier, and I thought it sounded somewhat okay, but... if that's any better, then... it may just be my opinion. Okay, well, let me know. I turned it up a little bit. Let me know if it is any better or worse, and we'll go from there. I forgot my earphones, and honestly, I don't feel like going to the other room. So, oh well. I actually really like this pistol. That is really sweet. I'm going to be using this a lot right now, then. Go ahead and sell some stuff. But yeah, as I was talking about earlier, the way I want to play this and do this playthrough is I can easily go do all of the DLC, which I wanted to do once we got to level 30, but part of me was thinking maybe we rather than prolonging the ending of the game, we just get to the ending of the game and then we'll end, we'll end whatever stream that would be at that time. And then between streams, I'll go ahead and get back to Sanctuary where we can access the... Oh, no, you don't have to get to Sanctuary. You can pretty much do that right from the beginning. I don't know.
No charge this time.
And usually when I play... Ooh, nice. This is what I just got from... Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of like that. Even though it's fires as fast as you can pull the trigger, which I don't like those, but it is... Well, that's only burst fire, so... It... Make it blank, I'm from Connecticut. Okay. It blanky blank. So I don't need this one then. If this one...
But I want to use them both.
Oh, that's that really cool gun, though. I kind of forget. It's been a while since we've actually played through this. Oh, yeah, that's that shotgun. Nice. I just noticed connective when I said that. I just noticed connective. So we'll keep that. I like keeping pistols for some reason. I don't know why I really like pistols. But we'll go ahead and keep that. We'll keep that. We'll have... Wait, I have 3 shotgun. Oh, because they're elemental, which I like to have. I got plenty of space. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to continue on here. Get to know Jack is the only one I've got available. Side missions here, so we'll do that. But yeah, so as far as the playthrough, like I said, what I'm thinking is I'll probably just go through, do the game in full. And then we'll work on all of the DLC stuff. Because I would hate to have to deal with doing all the DLC, because that's going to take a long time to do all the DLC and then go ahead and face off with Jack. So I don't really want to prolong it any more than it needs to. Connecticut Connective. Oh, I see what you're saying. Wait, maybe